It's number 1 versus number 2. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Wasatch Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on a playoff team from last year, Purdue Boilermakers. Purdue Sports College Football Chris Rowley, joined as always by Kurt Crumstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Hands it off from the gun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Looking for a gap. It's Booth. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. So instead of trying to pin the opponents deep with a punt, they'll go for it on 4th down. First drive of the game. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. To the air. It's Hayden. That's caught. It's Johnson. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Dirk. You got to believe the winner here is in the pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. We're in the back 9 of the season. Let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Here comes the 7th play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's 3rd down now. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Here's the 2nd down play. trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Impressive opening drive. The 10th play coming up. It's third down. Back to pass. It's Hayden. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to third down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's first and goal.
The Hoosiers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal, handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing. No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. At midfield. Now the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Purdue. A long-distance defensive touchdown. Wow.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with a ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 open score. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Looking to throw. It's Hayden. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
First and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Booth. He gains 9, so it's second and 1. And the Hoosiers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Hoosiers pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. It's a second and goal play for the offense. And he goes nowhere, stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
A play action, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass ball is incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. Purdue has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's worked out from the 4. They're going for it. To throw, it's Hayden. Looking for 6. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Hoosiers. And now they'll set up for the point after. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Knox. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! He's brought down. What an explosive play for this passing game.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. He makes the grab. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Boilermakers getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Russell. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's down at the 3-yard line.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in bit.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
On first down, it's play action. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking to pass. It's Hayden. The pocket breaking down. Trout again in the pocket.
They come up with another sack. What a unique way of being able to apply pressure. Good coverage downfield. Allows the defense to be able to get after him. But back-to-back sacks. Now it's 3rd down and long, and you know they're thinking about bringing more pressure here.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Booth. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now. And that'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
And the Hoosiers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Play fake, looking to throw. The pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Close to the tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. To throw, it's Russell. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Knox. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up 1st down at the 33. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. More problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Looking to chuck it again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Using his legs, it's smooth. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. The Hoosiers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Back to throw. It's Hayden. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Boilermakers. The defense produces 6 points.
Chris, I think the quarterback gets fooled here. He might have thought it was man-to-man coverage. I thought he might go to the outside. He comes back to the middle, and that linebacker's playing zone, reading the quarterback's eyes, steps in front of that throw, and takes it to the house for a touchdown.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Secondary backed up off the ball now. They pressure it and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Wants to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking for his back. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the 1st down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that 1st down marker.
And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it, but to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
On the move now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job with it right here.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Purdue.
I tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return.
Indiana offense will take over 1st and 10.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Defense not pressing this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Hoosiers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. They've been able to survive some turnover troubles so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the third quarter going. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They drag him down after a big gain. All the way to the 38.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
It's another deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
Makes the grab. It's Knox. Touchdown, Boilermakers. Still no answer for this offense. Well, the energy really building now. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. No press here. The defense backing away. To the air. It's Hayden. Defense is coming after him. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And we're able to get him down.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking for a receiver. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Run down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway. Offense back out there trying to get something going. To throw, it's Russell. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
The Boilermakers line up with a first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Coming up, second down and goal. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Purdue.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Quick throw to his receiver. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Boilermakers. Offensive score.
We talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return.
And the Indiana offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. The pass rush closing in. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Finds room at the 30. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in that screen play. The Hoosiers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Oh, and it's incomplete. They call a screen on first down, but he just dropped it. Incompletion sets up a second down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Screen to the wide receiver.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down. And the Hoosiers will line up on 1st and 10.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Indiana.
I can't believe this guy came down with this catch. Unbelievable play for a touchdown. The quarterback took a chance by throwing that into double coverage, and the receiver somehow went up and makes a play on the ball and came down in the end zone for a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Knox. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Handoff here from the shotgun. Across the 30. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Russell. Running back grabs it on the screen. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The sure hands. It's Knox. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Touchdown, Purdue. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Indiana, 14.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. 25 at 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Booth. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, down he goes.